got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. 3 old thoughts, new guap. Bitches on my line.
Alpha, and they're playing that role of a real alpha. Why not be a real alpha?
Let me give you a good example of this. Go back olden times. I'm gonna make it real easy for anybody, even kids gonna be able to understand. So, like us three right here at this table right now. Let's assume one of us is king. Let's assume one of us is a lord, whatever you want to be, a marquis, a duke, whatever it is. And let's assume one is a knight. Out of them three, which one is the false alpha?
Of course, the Lord.
No, the
Lord.
knight.
The Lord. No, the Lord.
It's the Lord.
The Lord is the
okay.
false
So
knight.
the king is the alpha. We know this.
We know
you
this.
gonna follow me, and even if you got questions about it, you still gonna follow me. The Lord is the false alpha. Lord show you that they rule a piece of land.
Okay.
But guess who rules me?
Okay.
The king.
This is why I say you can't be a false alpha and be an alpha. You can see, we all see what the alpha does, but we all can't do what the alpha do. So this is my thing. So when you an alpha, I got it. This is your thing when you an alpha. And I don't remember which one of y'all said it, but one of y'all said it. You was like, you don't have to be an aggressive alpha.
But
so
yeah.
you said you don't have to be an aggressive alpha. There's people out there who can get people to follow them, and they don't do shit but show up to the party. I'ma show up to the party, and I'ma give the motherfuckers who want to learn some game. Rest of y'all fucking. You got them false alphas. That's them snakes in the grass you was talking about. I'ma use every trick I know to get you to think I know something. But there's somebody still calling my shots.
Exactly.
And then that night I was talking about, that night is neither an alpha nor a false alpha.
He's only there to serve.
Because any wild animal pack, you know, there's clearly somebody running the pack. There's a female under him, and then there's a male waiting for him to die off.
The knight is only.
The knight is the guy who's gonna be the next alpha. Fuck that false alpha.
The knight will never be an alpha.
The knight
will never be an alpha because he will only be a follower. A knight is made to follow his king's order.
Time out.
No matter what.
Let me sum that back. Let me rewind that back. Say it again.
A knight, if we looking at it from the actual, if we go back, we call it jurisdiction now. If we would go back, 3,000 years, 4,000 years, whenever we were in the, the kingdom times.
Okay.
A knight was only to serve.
All right.
Was only to serve. So he would be following the alpha. Okay. A new king, a war would arise. That knight would only follow that king into battle if he knew the odds of them turning out victorious was certain. I promise. No. Let me follow. He will only follow that king into battle if he knew his odds were certain. His position would be certain. He would be promoted because nothing comes without a cost. And I promise you, they did business harder then than they did it now. You born today an orphan, you die. You born today an orphan, you die a king. It's so many different things that could, different variables that could come into play.
You talking about being chosen, but that's
not even being chosen. All types of things, from being a knight to a lord. It's happened.
This is my thing about being a knight, though.
Yeah.
Knights don't start off as knights. Lords start off as lords.
They don't start off as knights. They start off as soldiers. They start off as soldier.
You move your way into a squire, and then you become a knight. And the knight protects king. You don't protect false alphas.
Exactly.
False alphas don't get no say. Let me ask you this question. If you started off as a squire, you become a knight. If you married a princess, you are now the new prince. You become king.
Yep.
You skip that whole lord situation. Yeah. I can almost guarantee that it's rare for not a marquis. What's under a marquis? Because you got duke, marquis, and whatever. That's how unimportant it is. This is still a lord, and he will never get the chance to be king. Yeah. He actually get punked by the knights often. And all I'm saying, who come to collect the lord taxes? King ain't coming.
The knight.
And all I'm saying, and this is what I'm saying,
the treasure. It's a lord. It's a lord.
I've seen,
which is accompanied by the knights.
Okay, so let me just debunk what you talking about. A noble, that's a noble, right? A treasurer, anybody of high caliber, you in the high class. you don't handle business yourself. You send your flunky, which is your knight, but that's the most trusted guard or the most trusted soldier or the most trusted.
The flunky is the squire.
No, your
That's
flunky
that's
is
the
your
knight's-
assistant.
that's
That's
the
the
flunky.
knight's flunky.
He's
But the
considered
knight-
the flunky because the knight is.
Hold on, let me get there.
Yeah, yeah.
The knight himself, he commands respect
Exactly.
So he would never be a flunky.
at all.
He's a flunky to somebody.
He's a flunky to the alpha.
which is the king.
He is answering to this one person who was showing him.
How you
You were treat. So the king is gonna treat.
should take the filter off.
The king is gonna treat his knights as his sons. He's not treating the lords as that. The lords, you one or two things, well, three things. Fastest one is you can be against me. You can be my enemy.
Two hit that.
Second one is that you know your place and I run you. The third one is that I'm trying to get you on my side
Yep. Build that
because
trust.
I know you don't have an influence. You don't have the influence that I have, but you have a certain level of influence where it benefits me to have you around.
That bitch dragging.
And on top of that, so let me just back though what you were saying, because I agree with I see where you coming from and I agree with where y'all coming from, but I just want to say, like, what my nigga saying is basically,
Yeah.
at the end of the, and I'm not trying to be the nigga that just reiterate what somebody's trying to say.
You looking at it from both of
but
our points, so
I'm
you trying to
looking at
bring
it
it
from
to
the
a
overview.
middle point, for yourself.
Exactly.
Of course.
But what's really going on is a knight is going to be a king, and the knight is going to be the alpha. After y'all debunked the whole squire and which one's the false alpha situation, I'll say a knight, because a knight, as you see in the anime and a lot of stories, you'll see that knight, he'll be slanging his weight. But the knight commands the most respect. You know why? What do they call the president? The commander-in-chief, right? The commander-in-chief of what? The army. He leads the army. Yeah, your general actually leads it.
A true knight,
And that's
a true knight would never want to lead an army. I'll tell you this from
No.
personal knowledge.
And
A
I'll
true
put-
knight would never lead an army. Their sole mission is to live, die, and worship someone above them, to give them purpose in life. I can tell you.
Let me
that from my
reverse
personal
that. Let me
knowledge.
reverse that.
A real
when you
knight.
on a squad, right? And I'm talking about, like, what the fuck is this? Did I have that?
to live in.
No. When you on a squad, let's bring it in today's term. Okay. Fuck all this old termy talk.
Yeah.
When you on a team, there's clear leaders, right? Not leaders that the coach put on you, because you're not gonna follow that nigga. Your real leader or the leader of the team is the nigga the people look up to. And that's what he's talking about with the knight situation. People ain't looking up to no duke or no lord or whatever the fuck you want to call him, unless you that nigga that's out here touching hearts. But I'm saying, you for the people.
Only way
Your motherfucking people that's there with you see you bleed and see you sweat and see you fighting just as well as you is. That gives you something to look forward to, that dedication. It inspires you. It gives you something to look, like I say, look forward to, look up to. That's what makes this whole situation we talking about. So back to what bro said and what you said,
But it also
it's a level of,
could be looked at how you looking at it. From one perspective, you could be looked at as a hero, a leader, and everything and such. But to be looked at as that, to another side, you looked at as a villain, an evil.
Of
person.
course you
To
go-
a false alpha. You
Not
the
even
only-
to a false
you
alpha,
the
to
only
another
person-
side. To
That's the
another
only
side.
person that's getting
but
hurt.
see, you still respected as the leader of your side,
Then
regardless
that's all-
if
I guess
there's another
that's
side.
what all matters, right?
And then, even then,
kingdom.
battles used to be determined by which one was the leader at that time. And the leader really ain't talking. He's asking his strongest knight to fight for him. So your strongest knight versus my strongest knight.
stronger.
You have 1,000 soldiers, I got 200. And we only got 2 niggas out here fighting, deciding the battle. So my 200 niggas gonna conquer your shit if my strongest nigga win. Therefore, fuck what you talking about with all this extra shit. I done won.
Amen.
Now I'm taking what you got. It's whatever I demand. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically what we coming at with that shit. It's not about this, that, and the third. It's literally about you see this person out here, and you can look up to that person, and he's out there fighting with you fighting for you. He's giving you plays and knowledge that you don't even know of. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about when it comes to being an alpha and a leader and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because my alpha, or when I say an alpha, you lead more in spirit than in name.
Exactly. You could turn the tides by your presence. Your presence itself is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you want to know what? I just thought of a good example, because I'm sure everybody done seen this movie. Everybody done seen the movie Troy, right?
Okay.
No.
You ain't seen Troy?
Oh, you ain't seen Troy?
What,
You talking about Achilles? Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Was that Achilles? Was it
Yeah,
called
he was Achilles.
So, Achilles.
If you know
watch-
the Iliad, you know what he talking
So
about.
if you watch the movie,
Yeah.
it was one soldier out there who could turn the whole tide of a war.
Achilles.
They were literally losing the war because they were missing one person. Mind you, you don't consider this person not the alpha because
It's a movie though. It's a movie though.
It's a movie though.
Well, it's based off the book,
off-
the Iliad.
Yeah.
So if you believe,
But
in
then it's
Greek
based off a
mythology-
book though.
But it's based.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying.
Harry Potter was based off a
But
book.
see, this is still natural.
Think about where I'm
But
going.
that's fake.
This is still natural.
fake.
This is still a real person's opinion on the leader.
And this
is
by the author
how
Homer.
this is how I can say most people view the person they want to follow. Not everybody,
Yeah.
but most people pick who they gonna follow.
Not even.
Most people do.
No, not even. Not even.
You pick who you gonna follow.
You follow.
You pick you pick who you gonna follow every day in life.
I'll let you finish and then I'll come in on it.
If you
All
can
right.
tell me, for every person that you tell me they don't pick who they can follow, I don't like using this word, but I can give you a rebuttal on why they chose that person they follow.
But back though, finish what you were saying.
So, so being a leader or an alpha in name means less than being a leader or alpha in spirit.
Yeah.
Morale.
I'm gonna
Because-
ask
okay,
you 6
spirit
questions
morale, yeah.
in a minute.
Okay, because in morale, in spirit, and all that, they will follow this person.
Exactly.
They will lie to a false alpha or a false leader and say they following them, all just to follow that person they really want to believe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like in this movie, Achilles is beefing with the king the whole time.
Agamemnon.
King Agamemnon. Yeah, how you said it.
Agamemnon.
He was able to get his soldiers, other people's soldiers, involved. He was like, nah, this is how we gonna attack. And we gonna do it on my time.
He was even asking Odysseus to go talk to Achilles. Be like, hey bro, go get your boy.
Sending your strongest soldier out there to go talk to somebody who's just supposed to be a soldier.
Because Odysseus had the same weight as Achilles, but not so much. Odysseus was like your Kakashi to like if Naruto said something.
Cause you
Okay, wait, talking about. I don't think that's.
no matter how you look at it, that's still a knight that commands a certain level of respect. That's a
need
somebody who is eventually gonna be a leader one day.
Exactly.
They could have already been a leader.
Oh,
They
well,
just
technically,
choosing-
Odysseus was a leader.
yeah, you just choosing
Yeah.
to
Y'all going
you
off
just
topic a
choosing
little
to
bit
follow
now.
somebody.
No, because this is all
relative.
relative. This is all relative.
About who you choose to follow, right?
Yeah,
All
you
right.
still
All right.
choosing who you gonna follow.
Because what we saying that okay, what we was talking about is for the people who know what we was talking
Quan,
about.
do you
That-
choose who you follow?
Of course I do, but it's almost like
do
some
you-
commands you to
Who,
follow
who do you follow right now?
the Messiah.
The Messiah. What did the Messiah do? What was his daily routine?
To save us, nigga. What you
No,
talking
what was
about?
his daily routine?
But if you want me to talk for real, cause
No,
this
like,
gonna
no,
be
like,
off topic.
no, just like, what was his daily routine?
Okay, so if we, this is controversial,
From
so
the
it's
first,
whatever you want to believe.
The
but I'm
first 2 hours of his day.
I ain't gonna say that. But basically, what his day
Oh,
commanded
he can't
was.
get into that. That's the
What his day commanded was. Okay, if I could say this right.
Yeah.
To be honest, go read the Bible. But for those who interpret different, I'm going to say something that you might not agree. He was chilling. You know why he was chilling? All he was doing is doing what we do right now. He was waking up. He was continuing on his journey. Everybody got whatever it is that you do, whatever. But his daily routine was to hang out with the motherfuckers who ain't have shit. He wasn't hanging out with nobles. He was hanging out with thieves, prostitutes, murderers, and what have you. And you know why? It was 12 niggas to follow him. Some niggas was fake or whatever, but 12 niggas followed him. You know why? Because of his presence. It wasn't a spiteful presence. It wasn't this. It's like me, you, and him talking, and him and him talking, right? It's not about the loudest voice. It's about who people believe in. If I say I'm finna
That's
do
the
something-
word I was waiting to hear.
If I'm doing something,
Cause I'm finna jump.
you doing something, and you doing something, it's the audience you command. It's the people who resonate more to you or most to you, but also, honestly, it's about what are you doing?
I feel you.
What do you truly believe and where are you going with this? Sometimes people gonna go with the people who make them feel good. Them Joel Osteen, them what's the TD Jakes, the TD Jakes, the Joel Osteens or what have you. They make you feel good. You see it on TV or whatever. But I don't believe that's a real preacher. That's not a real person speaking the word. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's not about the loudest motherfucker or the most flamboyant motherfucker it's really about what you believe in, what they believe in, and what you truly resonate. But honestly, it's about the energy, that force that you command.
Yeah.
You can quiet a room like this. You see what I'm saying? And it's not always the person in the front. It's the person you see around the motherfuckers that's really to guard the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You could be in the middle, you could be in the back, you could be in the front, you could be in the side. These motherfuckers that's with you, they believe in what you believe in. They see the goal from how you depicted it, and they believe in getting you there.
A coach.
They want to be there with you when you cross that finish line, because when you do it, they do it, and you not doing it without them. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?